Uh-oh. I think we've been spotted.
My thanks. My senses are heightened.
Leave it to me!
My
Confirmed!
I wish the battle could have been avoided. No serious injuries, thankfully.
This is new.
This place would make a perfect base of operations.
This is becoming addictive. Uh-oh. I think we've been spotted.
My friends, put your minds at ease. You saved me. God shit. I feel you. Let's switch. Shield strong.
Take this!
Yes, this should do nicely.
We'll make sure we satisfy that for you.
You are huge. Count on it. Indeed. Snow blast. Star slash. Rest in peace. I'm all set. Out of your mouth. Open mouth. You're wide open. Great. You're wide open. Let's switch. I wish the battle could have been avoided.
What I wouldn't give for a nice midday nap.
Jackpot. It's an Ethereum monster doing good.
Worry about that later. Come on!
Heads up, people!
Stay with the flow of battle. Don't you know who I am? For my father.
Leave it to me!
For my father. For my father.
Come on!
For my boss. Don't you know who I am?
Open wide! Right on target!
You are insufficient.
Open wide! Right on target! I can't just leave it there.
Don't you know who I am? For my boss. For my boss. For my boss. If I must, don't you know who I am? Away.
Come on!
If I must, I won't set, shall I? Then don't you know who I am? Excellent. If I must.
Come on!
If
slow to finish a job, my prince.
I thought I told you to stop calling me that.
A blade?
He's Minoth, Questor of Malthus's blade.
Malthus's?
He's one of the Questors in Indo. And Maloth's driver. Lend me your strength.
With focus and discipline, this should be no problem.
It's time! Begin! I'll start us off, Minoth. Right in the center.
This is far from... Jin, I need
For
you
my
up
cause. Don't forget me. Leave the rear guard to me,
There
Bridget.
is no escape.
Excellent. Finish.
We're doing great. Just keep it up.
Ready to go. So sad it comes.
Insolent. The
There is no
insolent.
escape. There is no escape.
Who I am?
Your luck has run out.
Save the best for last. Stepping up.
There is no escape.
Aggravating little.
Stepping up.
Who do you think I am?
Save the
Ready
best
to
for
unleash
last.
an elemental attack.
Insolent.
So shall it be.
Laura, keep it together.
No more.
Your
My
luck
luck.
has run out.
Burn out,
There is no escape. There is no escape.
For my cause.
Who do you think I am?
Burn out.
There
No
is
more.
no
My luck.
escape.
Aggravating little.
If I must.
You shall burn. It may be time to change up the
Insolent.
There is no escape. You shall burn.
I shall not fail.
Stop.
I can
Great.
still
I
improve.
know
I don't
skill.
know yet. I have to.
You've got an interesting way of fighting. You are?
Laura, that's Jin. And she is Hayes.
Pleased to meet you.
Jin! You don't mean from Torna? 17 years ago, wasn't he?
Enough. Not a word to anyone.
Sounds like a good story is all I'm saying.
You want to hear?
Another time.
That was close. Thanks, Minoth. You're very capable, even on your own.
Well, maybe I should thank him. Or not?
Your core looks kind of different.
Well, I'm a flesh eater.
A flesh eater?
A being with human and blade cells. Made possible with Judician technology. That's how I can use my full strength anywhere, without my driver. But I'm pretty sure I'm a failed experiment, so to speak.
I never knew blades like that existed.
Flesh eaters.
What of Amalthus? Isn't he coming?
Nah. I just heard rumors that you guys had entered Torna. I used my own initiative.
Ah.
It's been 2 years since I saw him last.
Huh?
I arrived too late.
Is that right? Was that their child? That soldier? Wasn't that the one from...
Such a cruel world we live in.
Huh.
In Indal, there are a great many paintings depicting all manner of hells. But I think real hell might be closer to something like this.
Amalthus. You can't...
I had hoped once that the architect might save us all.
Since then, I haven't seen him. I heard he went climbing up the World Tree not long after. And brought divine revelations back with him.
You mean...
The Aegis. Malos.
But what kind of revelation is this? What kind of salvation? Could anyone call this salvation? His hope caused this. Or his despair.
Despair?
How about you, then? You're from the same stock?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just following this guy since he woke me up, and that's basically it. I have no particular interest in this world or its future.
And Malus himself?
His thoughts, I'm especially uninterested in. We've never even met.
Please, don't mistake her. Despite the attitude, she's a good kid.
The hell is with that tone? Where do you get off acting all parental?
Oh, come on. I woke you up. I make sure you get enough to eat.
What?
Cloud sea crab sticks are tasty, aren't they? You're very welcome. Although I don't think I'd have managed to eat 6 myself.
What? You counted?
I don't know where you put all that.
I'm the Aegis. I need all the fuel I can get. Hey!
You are too easy to sneak up on. Where are my extra rations?
Oof. You little...
The Aegis, bested by a little kid.
Milton! Get back here!
Hmm?
You know, if the architect really does exist, I'd quite like to meet him. Salvation, huh?
Let us show you why we fight.
When the going gets
Rising
tough,
up!
we get tougher. Heart of dogs! Let's speed this up!
My friends, put your minds at ease. Ready to go.
There we go! See that? Allow me to hold now.
You're
Get back! Try this on for size. Ray of power!
Midnight Beast.
Photon edge! Take this!
Open wide.
Let's go. Better and better. To understand you. Let's go.
You saved me.
Spinning wheel!
Eagle. You bash.
With you there. Ready to go.
You're not spreading.
Now try this on for size. Lightning! This moment.
We're ready.
Take this! Oh, well done! Moving on up. Ready to go. Final turn next. I'll give you a hint. Winds around.
Future is within our grasp.
Your Majesty, I congratulate you on your rousing success.
If I have succeeded, it is only because I fight shoulder to shoulder with the greatest heroes I have ever known.
Your Majesty, you're so modest.
Aegeon, are those tears?
I don't suppose you could just leave.
My friends,
It's
put
all
your
right.
minds at
This
ease.
will be over quickly. Look out, looking good.
Dark
Hold the doors. Let's speed this up. Just let me have. There we go. Get back.
That's just to understand you.
I control.
Nobody's always to stop us now.
Ray of light. Take this. Let's go harder.
Ice Star Slash.
Minoth into the fray.
Great work, rest in peace. Catch.
Hold the storm.
It's my turn. That's the Star Slash. Sounds good. I'll support you. Let's do it.
I've waited patiently.
Use this for good.
Scale. Take this. Moving on up.
You're right.
Winds around.
Ice Breaker.
With you there. Spinning wheel.
We can end it quickly. Not bad at all.
Fisticuffs favor the prepared.
The ether bends as I will it.
Light has some unexpected uses, too.
Your sword-swapping fighting style. It's very interesting, you know.
It's still quite rough, though. I'm a bit lacking in oomph. It'll take me a while to get it down properly.
See, I wasn't actually talking about the power or technique.
Oh? What then?
That connection you have. Human and blade. It's like a bond of sorts. I just found it curious.
An actual bond?
It's like that's how it's supposed to be. Yeah, I don't know.
It does make sense. Lady Laura is always with Jin. And you almost never find time to practice with me. It's like he's her favorite.
Come on, don't say that. I'm an equal opportunities driver.
Liar!
You're both my partners and very dear to me. There's no favoritism, swear.
Are you really sure about that?
I think Hayes is a bit jealous. I have been with you longer, after all.
You think? All right then. Starting tomorrow, Hayes gets to take the lead. Good?
Wonderful!
You don't mind?
It's all right by me.
Do you remember? The last time we paid a visit to Indol?
What did you think?
You mean about him? Let's see. In a word, he seemed very human, protecting his heart with a mask of lies.
Are you curious what's behind it?
Not really. Most humans are like that, aren't they?
Cutting to the chase, I see. But I hear his achievements in Indol have been quite grand. The refugee protection policies from last year are his work as well.
So a hypocrite, then. Isn't that what you call the type?
Quite. I hope that's all he is.
He smiled. Did you notice?
No?
I think he might actually be enjoying this.
What?
The world in this state.
That's interesting.
You felt something was wrong, didn't you? That's why you brought me.
Don't you think they're worth saving?
If you think they are, you know you'll have my aid.
Even if you disagree?
That's not for the likes of me to decide. It's up to you humans.
Oh, you mean that time? I remember. What about it?
What Minoth said bothered me. I think he was talking about Malos, but his words could just as easily have applied to a Malthus.
I suppose.
What if all of this is what a Malthus... No. What all of humanity really wants?
You don't mean it.
Hey. What are we going to do if we defeat Malice anyway?
You know. Like I told Hugo, go home and work the land. I didn't get to harvest the Grom rice this year.
Well, that might be good enough for you. Some others might not be too pleased with that.
Who is this?
Picked him up during a routine core collection. He was one of yours, right?
As we discussed, I engaged him as a broker of cores, but no more. What a waste of a human being.
That much is hard to deny.
What are you driving at?
Waste and refuse can have their own uses, I think. The project we spoke of before, I think it may be time to set it in motion.
You mean a blade eater?
His strength will grow exponentially. It will dwarf even that of a flesh eater.
And you can control him.
Oh, please, even if we can't, there's no need to worry. After all, this is just a prototype. Sooner or later, the binding will decay and he will die. I hear he's got some connection to this paragon of Torna, you see. He'll prove useful either way. Torna, then? He's on your mind, isn't he? Malos.
Not him, but what comes after.
May I offer my assistance?